one. All right. We got a Sonic movie came out and a Detective Pikachu movie came out, right? So we got a known Pikachu character and we've got a known Sonic character. They both talk, which is perfect, right? I'm pretty sure, Mr. Otter, it's coming. You can't avoid it. Mr. Otter said no, so I had to address it.
Can't fight the future, Mr. Otter.
Yes, you can't fight it. Okay, Sonic, I'm pretty sure, comes from Elseworlds, right? So he comes from somewhere else.
Mobius.
Right? And appears in this universe.
Mobius.
What is it?
Isn't it Mobius in the games? It's Mobius.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just making the point that, like, in the movie, he's coming from somewhere else. Like, he's portaled in.
Yeah, he looks like he's traveling through alternate universes, so he could definitely go to Pikachu World. Do some Pikachu.
And here's the thing, right? So we got two known characters, and they're talking. We got an untitled Mario movie coming up, right? All right.
Hey, baby.
Even if they're in different studios, do you think it's a coincidence that both of these movies came out back to back? Or do you think, low-key, under the cover of darkness, the Smash Bros. Cinematic universe is being formed?
I would love a Smash Brothers cinematic universe. I do not, in my honest opinion, think that's what they're doing. I don't know why those movies came out so close together. I guess they're not that close, right? Detective Pikachu and Sonic.
There would have been some overlap in production, I think.
I don't know. Let's see. Who made these movies? So Sonic was, if we look at these, like, I don't know, studios, Paramount. Detective Pikachu was Warner Brothers. Maybe they did catch wind, and they're like, oh my god, they got some BG franchise coming up. Well, we got to have our thing.
Yep.
We got to have our dog in the race.
Exactly. So I mean, but do you think, like, these are two, Paramount is, like, been not doing great recently?
They sick?
And wait, so you said Sony did Sonic?
No, Sonic was Paramount, and then Pikachu was Warner Brothers.
Okay. See, I feel like there's the potential there. If they decide they want to compete with Disney, I could see it being like, hey, let's collab on this. You know, let's make our characters interact. Like, you tell me, like, if someone brought it up, you don't think that they would do it? There is, like Noah said. I mean, I think there's precedent for it, and I don't think it would be. But I don't think it'd be a good idea to go through with it. Here's the thing, though. It would make so much money.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think
if you can get the story, I think there's already a story there. But if you can get the story, you should go with it. And, like, there's no reason to not follow the money, like, in that sense.
Piece of work in the English language, like, written, is like a Smash Brothers fan fiction.
I know. There's a huge following for Smash Brothers.
So that guy alone, they just got to get that guy.
I think it's a group thing. Like, I think it's a collaborative thing that people have been working on together.
If there's no story and it's just them fighting for no reason, I think people would watch it.
I honestly think that too. But here's the thing. This is like, they're literally like people would thoroughly enjoy it. Like, if you did it well, which I think it could be done well. Honestly, I think with the characters they have now that they've established, this specific Pikachu, and this specific Sonic, I think that it could be done well. I honestly do think that. And here's the thing. I mean, there's no, like, if they want to compete, Warner Brothers wants to compete with Disney. Paramount wants to compete with Disney. And they're going to start building their franchises, and they're going to be like, hey, right now, it's most opportune to work together to do that. I could even, honestly, if those two became their most successful franchises, like across the board in general, I could see even the companies merging their studios just to be able to do something like that. Because that's like, we look at, like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that's literally, they're going to be making like $3-4 billion films a year. I mean, that's where it's trending now, where they average $1 billion per film. That's ridiculous. I mean, if Warner Brothers and Paramount were given that option by combining those movies and going towards the Smash Brothers universe, why wouldn't they do that? I honestly think if I were to give a percentage of the likelihood it does that, considering the last two movies overwhelming success. And they are overwhelming. $500 million is a lot of money. That more than validates sequels for both films.
It's like more than 3.
Yeah.
At least.
Like,
at least.
Yeah, they made their money back. They will make more movies. They will. Both of them. They're going to make more movies because they both made money. So where are they going to take the plots? Well, why wouldn't they? Even if they retcon it. And here's the thing about Smash Brothers. They could easily retcon it. They could have their movies do their solo things, not even be involved. And then they have the first Smash Brothers movie. And the Smash Brothers movie basically have Master Hand pull them all from their universes and throw them in things. You know? Easily could be done. Easily.
Or, so you know the story of, like, Smash Brothers, really, in the games? They're, like, all trophies and toys, kind of.
I do know that, yeah. Sorry.
So it could be a little kid, who got the toys because he watched those movies, and then they come to life, like in the Smash Brothers.
That'd be interesting. I feel
and
like...
they use those characters.
But here's the thing. The reason I don't think that would work... The reason I don't think that would work specifically is because we're going to want to see the characters that we've seen grow in those movies. We don't want to see different versions of them, if that makes sense. You know, we want to see those characters.
I know that's what they want. Where's the backup for that argument?
I just think that's, I don't know. I think that's true. Do you guys agree? Would you rather see something like that? And let's go back to Snap's comment. He says, there's so much room for error. And realistically, what story could you establish? They would have to come up with their own story, and it would probably end up being awkward. And Jake the Snake says, Tom, I'm your number one fan. I'm going to show you my... Okay. Of course.
I guess, in theory, like, any movie can be made. Like, it's just difficult.
And that's the thing. I mean...
I think it's incredibly unlikely. Yeah, you know what? It should really be about the studios teaming up. It's the cinematic universe.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. I like it.